Greetings, ladies and gentlefish. Here is another replay from my jumbo. I am platooned with Sam again. It's a tier 6 game, and we are here on Lakeville. I had a brain fart for a moment. I'm planning to go down the valley because I have armour, I have gun depression, why not? Sam is driving his Cromwell, so I am advising him not to do that. Or I would advise him, but he already says, good luck, I'll take the city. Fine, sure. Cool. Slightly different tanks, designed for slightly different areas, or optimised and better in slightly different regions. So we're using the top turret and the top gun. M4A3E2 76mm. And as I say, we're going up the valley. Now the terrain through here is pretty marshy. It's really not the sort of place you want to take a light or a mobile medium tank. As I say, the jumbo plays a bit more like a heavy, so it's not as bad. And we're basically just going to sit up in the middle and go hold down. Now they do have one artillery piece, which is of a little bit of concern. And they do have a variety of TDs, mediums, heavy tanks, etc. who could be camping over here. And if this were an encounter game, I would be in the town, but it's not, so I'm up here. And, ooh, that's a T-150. So, it's going to try and snipe his cupola. And there we go. Put one shot through him. Take some blind shots, because why not? This gun reloads fast enough, and we don't have a shortage of ammo, and there's a bounce. And we're looking for other targets, and looks like artillery is now interested in us. There's a TD. And, you know, we're just going to sit here. And we're just going to put shots through them. There's a dead KV-1. There was a TD who wanted a piece of us. And we're not invincible or impregnable here, but it's jolly difficult to put any damage through us. And so at the moment, I'm just holding the breach on my own. And, oh, the artillery takes out Sam. Ah, oh, unlucky dude. Cromwell does not like artillery. Take another bounce. Just trying to get these guys to reveal their positions. So, oh, and he says he was also caught by their two Cromwells. Owie. That's not a good way to go. And we finally have a bit of support up here. Not really convinced that I needed it, but, you know, whatever. Stops them pushing on us, I suppose. And again, we're trying to pick out the weak spots on this T-150. So if you're playing this tank, you could probably do with learning weak spots if you're going to use the 76mm guns, any of them. Not so bad if you're using the howitzer, but if you're going to use one of the 76mm, weak spots are your friend. A bit like the Pershing, really. Weak spots are your friend with the Pershing as well. And we've chipped that T-150 down to just over half health. But he's still sitting there, so we're still going to put shots into his commander's cupola. He's just going to sit there in one spot. We're just going to keep blind firing here. And see if we can get any damage on him. You can see with this gun it only reloads slightly faster than it aims. So you do have to be slightly careful perhaps. And we're currently 4-6 down, because the town has just fallen horribly, and we're taking bounces, which is nice. That's what the jumbo does. And there's a KV-1S. And, oh, Su-85B tracked me. Can't shoot him. There's a T-150. We took a bit of damage there from I know not who. Kill that Su-85B. Kill number 1. And there's another bounce, and I'm going to push over here pretty much, and it looks like this KV-1S is coming with me. Jolly good. Let's go and kill these guys. And, oh, look, there's a tank destroyer. It's the Wolverine. So let's go hold down again and just pepper this Wolverine. It appears to have moved, and oh god, artillery hit me. That was big and that was painful. Wolverine down. But they've also lost their T-150, so there's this KV-1S, so we're just going to push on him. Now I don't want him to get a penetrating hit on me, obviously, but I really don't, because he can kill me with the one shot. But he seems more interested in our KV-1S, and now he's on fire, and in all kinds of trouble, and, you know, now he's dead. So that's nice. Our KV-1S goes up to 3 kills. But there's someone near our base, so basically I'm just going to push on to our base. And I'm trying to bring people's attention to the fact that our base is under threat, because if I go back now, I'm slow, it'll take me ages to get there. It's just a nuisance. So our KV-1S, bless him, goes back to defend our base. We've already got the Flak Panzer there, while myself and this VK push on towards their base. Now there are about 2 of them in our cap, we really need a reset. Ooh, well done Flak Panzer, killing the Cromwell and avenging Sam, nice one. So I am sitting in their base, their KV-1 is down by our base. I'm pointing out what I think is a likely location of their artillery. And it's up to the VK whether he decides to join me or go hunting for their artillery or defend me or whatever. A seems to decide that he's going to go to the location I suggested and see if he can nail their artillery. But oh good lord, there's the artillery instead. Sweet Jesus. And there's a Hellcat, and that was a nice bounce. And he says, I go kill. Cool, that's fine with me. I'm just going to sit here and cap. Feel free to go and do the killing, my friend. Absolutely fine. I think you've got more health left than me anyway. And while I've got better armour, Hellcat's still going to be a pain, and so is the M4A3E2. So, KV-1S nails the T-28 by our base, the VK nails the Hellcat, and suddenly it's just their artillery left. Now I have absolutely no interest going around there and trying to find him, because there's a very good chance he'll just blat me to death. And I'm happy just sitting in the base, picking up an Invader medal. Which we do. And we win. Huzzah. And the VK kills the artillery anyway. So, there's not a bad little game in the Jumbo. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to catch some of my other videos or subscribe to my channel. And I wish you happy hunting on the battlefield. Ciao, ciao.